Hey guys, welcome to our September website series with me, Sarah Hart. I'm super excited. I've been doing a couple webinars the last couple weeks and wanted to do something a little bit more, less all over the place, a little more structured. So we're going to be doing one website over the course of September. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get started in just a second. I'm just going to check a couple things on my back end. Let me know who's here in the comments. I'm just gonna jump over to my email here. Awesome. Hey Della, good to see you. It's a bit dark in here. I need to my light bulb went out, so it's a little bit dark, but awesome. Cool. So let's jump in. I'm just gonna share my screen and we can get started here. Let's go. So let me know. Actually, I have some poll questions. I forgot I have some polls. I can ask you guys some questions as I'm getting all set up. So first question is, what is your brand element? So this is my quiz I have, either you're water, earth, fire, air. Let me know in the comments which one you are, or if you're a mix of them, tell me which one you're a little bit more than the others. If you haven't done it yet, go to sarahhart.ca/quiz and take the brand element quiz. And you'll find a really cool guide on how to brand yourself and how to pick your colors, fonts, and images and all that good stuff. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. And let's go entire screen. Share. It's always the water and earth peeps. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking this brand map, and I've actually created this from, I was doing these astrology themed brand style guides in my Instagram. I just finished it. I did 12 of them. And so this is the Libra one. So I thought it'd be appropriate to do sort of a airy, light, sort of whimsical design for September, because that's kind of the Libra style. And what else I want to say about that? Yeah, so we're going to be doing the air. We're going to be doing this style for this month. And then next month, we're going to be doing a different one. It's going to be fun. We're going to do cool themes every month, guys. It's going to be a good time. So anyway, we have here the brand map. We have our colors, our fonts, photos, graphics, all that good stuff. Just totally, really suggest if you're doing your own website, oh my goodness, make sure that you have this, because you will spend a gazillion years. It'll be like 4 or 5 years later and it won't even be launched because you don't have all this stuff figured out. So make sure you have at least a basic brand map created before you get started. We are going to be creating a website based off of this brand, and I was looking at some on Pinterest. So first thing I did was look up some inspiration. So where's that? It's in my notes, I think. Yeah, so I found this design that I thought was really nice. It's a boudoir website. So I really like this style. And so today we're not going to go, I would totally create a custom design in Canva and then recreate this in Divi theme and WordPress, but we only have about an hour today. So I'm going to be using one of Divi templates to get us started. That way we can do it a little bit faster. Although I just want to mention too that we can totally just custom design our website and then pretty much recreate it in Divi as well. But I'll do that on a different webinar where we go a little bit more in depth, maybe one of my classes or that sort of thing. So anyway, this was sort of the inspiration. So that's sort of the first step, is find some websites that you love and then, start from there. So I found this template from Elegant Themes, which is the theme that I love. It's this makeup artist theme, and the reason that I like it is it has sort of these overlapping elements that this inspiration has. So you can see here, kind of have like this cool, oh yeah, actually it's in the overlapping sort of style. So I thought it matched pretty well with what we wanted to do. And for purposes of time, it's just a hell of a lot faster to just use a template, but we can totally custom design stuff too later. But I think for the purpose of this training, I'm going to keep it, I'm going to do it fast so you guys how fast we can get it up and how great we can get it looking. All right, so we're going to be using this theme. And what else did I want to say before we get started? Oh yeah, usually in the last couple ones, I was showing you guys how to get started with Canva with the design. I think for this one, we're going to jump right into the Divi theme. And I'm going to show you guys how to grab your colors and fonts and everything and how to implement and create that design. So we're actually going to jump right into Divi theme today. If you want a little bit of a tutorial on Canva, the last two I talked a little bit more about Canva. So check that out. And then when we go forward with the other trainings, so we're going to do like about pages and work with me pages, I might be jumping back into Canva. So just so you guys know, this will be more of organic, whatever Sarah feels like doing in the moment kind of training. I'm not, having a legit plan has never been my strong suit, confession. All right, so let's jump back and then screen sharing off. Let's just see what you guys are saying. Okay, so Oren is here. Hi, Oren. He said, where can I find a branding board to fill in with all our brand elements? Simone says that's my favorite one too. So Simone, that's your favorite elegant themes template. Cool, nice. And then Oren says, where can you find a branding board to fill in all our brand elements? I have a class that I teach how to do that, Oren, with a template in Canva called Brand Map. But if you want to search, if you just search style guides, free style guides. If you look in Creative Market, look up style guides, you can find some templates for sure. Probably in Photoshop though. I'm not sure about Canva. All right, cool. And so let's jump in. Oh yeah, I have another poll. Actually, let's look at the poll results, guys. So we have lots of water peeps here today. Water peeps represent. And the tie between fire and earth. Ooh, let me know who is fire in the comments, because I don't get a lot of fire. Fire is the outline, the sort of, you guys are like the unique 1%. And yeah, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, SarahHart/quiz, I tell you, check it out. Good, really good place to start if you don't have any idea how to brand yourself. Simone says, was going to suggest Creative Market and Etsy. Thank you, Simone. That's a great suggestion. Okay, so one more poll while we're jumping in here is, before we get started, okay, here we go. Where are you at in creating your website right now? So either you have no website, or you're working on your website, or it's up and you are upgrading. So I'm just going to put that poll up there and you guys can answer that. I also want to just put in my affiliate link, promotion time, for Divi Theme by Elegant Themes. So that's the theme that we're going to be working with. It's awesome. Tens across the board. Amazing theme for WordPress. Pretty much as a designer, you can do whatever you want. Great support, great community if you're ever stuck. And they're always upgrading. Like literally every month there's like a huge update. So I'm very confident they're like, listening to their customers, that sort of thing. So I just posted that in the comments. For the replay, I'll post in the bottom as well. Cool, so let's jump in. Screen share time. Let's go. So I'm gonna go over to one of my subdomains here. I always have like an internal battle with myself before a webinar of like, okay, this is how I'm gonna organize everything. And then I'm like, wait, I don't wanna do that. And then I'm like, oh, but I should. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't. So yeah, we're jumping into Divi today. No Canva. We're going to use Canva. I'll show you how to use Canva to grab your fonts and colors. That's about it today, guys. That's what we're doing. All right, so I'm going to say, what did I name this one? Evelyn Earhart. I literally spend all my time thinking of names for these style guides. Also, I think I'm going to name everything with heart in it. That's one of my plans, because good branding. So every person that we do, every style guide will have a heart in it. That's my new plan. Anyway, I'm just changing the page attributes to blank page because that's going to get rid of the footer and the navigation because we don't really need that for today. And then WordPress thing that I really like, which is new in the last year, is you can set it to private now, so you can publish it privately. So only people who are logged in can see it. I really like that. We're used to how to password protect it. It's like, anyway, let's go to use Divi Builder here. Oh, guys, back up. So last time we were working on a website and I got so stuck and I didn't know, it was totally like not working for me. Let me show you guys. And I fixed it. So where is it? We did, yeah, Polyseer last time. Where is it? Is that with Divi? Am I screen sharing? I am. Okay. So last time we were making our website, this is our Firebrand website, and this block of color wouldn't go underneath her photo. And what I had to do, and if this happens where you're like, oh, why isn't this working? I literally just created, I just pressed this plus sign, created a whole new section, and then I literally just moved these into the new section. And then I just like went into here and copied, right click and copied the background and pasted it into this section. So I basically just recreated it and it worked fine. So sometimes when you're using templates, there's some weird, it probably was that there, I didn't even check because I was like, whatever. There was probably some weird design setting going on, maybe something to do with the sizing or the spacing that was messing it up. So sometimes you don't know what's wrong, you just start over. Really, that just helps. So problem solved, we fixed it. Yeah, just recreate the section. Also, for everyone's watching this and you never even used Divi or anything, and you're like, Sarah, what the hell are you doing? I'm sorry, I just usually just jump into the WordPress theme, but you guys will get a replay so you can watch it. I'm doing a little bit slower if you want. Also, made me realize I probably should have like a Divi. I should probably do this every year because they update so much. A Divi basics just training, just so people can watch beforehand. So yeah, I do apologize if you're like, whoa, brand new thing, what is this? But if you don't have Divi or you have never played with this before, I suggest like trying it out, installing it, and like playing with it. And then using this video as a low down version where Sarah's not all over the place. Anyway, that's that. Rambling aside. Okay, so we are gonna go, this is back to the new website, new page we're creating. I'm gonna go to choose pre-made layout. I'm gonna go to for it to load. We're going to use that personal stylist template. There's so many. There's like 2 a week. It's awesome. Templates and updates galore. Okay, and the design style is like really modern as well, which is great. It's not just like super, like, do you guys remember when Divi used to be like super stale? Like you could tell a Divi website from like a mile away. It used to be like, oh, that's a Divi website. Now they are nice. They're really nice and modern. Okay, why don't I just search? This would be easier. Personal style. Oh no, that was wrong. Sorry, what was the one I was looking at? Totally blanked on which one. Makeup artist. Right. My bad. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay, so let's go to makeup artist landing page. Use this layout. Dun, 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 dun. Yay. It's all coming together. Perfect. Awesome. So now we have our template and we are going to switch back to our brand map and start applying our brand on it here. Simone says makeup. Thank you, Simone. Appreciate that. It would be nice if I could get that comment section just like over here somewhere. Actually, if I had 2 computers set up, maybe I'll do that next time. I'll have a 2 computer setup, 2 screen setup, and just like look at my comments to the left. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, so first things first is I'm gonna upload these color palettes into my page. So I can go down here to the little page settings, go into design, color palette. If I'm doing this for the whole website, not just one page like I'm doing, you can actually just go into dashboard and under Divi, you can do this for the whole site. So you can do that too. That's like, you don't want to do it for one page if you're doing the whole site, honestly. I should just show you guys where it is. No, I don't want to exit though. Okay. So I showed this also my last. So this is like a debate. You guys let me know in the comments. This is my internal debate that's going on constantly. I'm like, okay, how much of the stuff that I showed last time should I show? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like duplicating content every week because I definitely want to do these every week. So anyway, so here it is. So it's under Divi theme options. Anyway. So the question I'm thinking is like, I showed this last time, but not everyone was here last time. I'm not sure what content everyone is watching. So I'm just going to redo the stuff that I did last time. Some people are like, oh, you already taught this, Sarah. Come on now. But whatever. I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. But if you have a better idea, let me know in the comments because I would appreciate it. Always trying to like find the best system to do things. It's very important. So we're using gray and green and this beautiful lilac color. Mint and lilac is the color palette, which, oh, it didn't turn out. It's definitely not the color I wanted. Oh. Go. And this saves a lot of time, believe me. You're just going to be like, such a headache when you're like, oh, what was that color? I didn't save it anywhere. Now it's in your Canva and it's in your Divi. It saves you so much time. Okay, perfect. We have our colors. Next up is let's add in our text here. So I've decided that Evelyn Earhart is a personal stylist, which is why I got confused earlier. So I'm going to write in where is it? Right in mic. There we go. So I'm going to write some copy here. It says, let's create a style that reflects your soul. Thought that was a clever line. So for your header, you want to, this is sort of your introduction text. This is like your section where you're going to show a photo of yourself that really showcases your personality and also tell people what you're doing. Pretty much, this is the purpose of this section. So we pop that in, and I'm going to change my font here because this is not the font I want. So I'm going to go into design, heading text, and this is Playfair, which is pretty close to what I was using. I'm using Cormount. So let's use Cormount. It's just a little bit, ooh, it's a little bit more. Oh, it's too light. Too light. So I want to use this purple color, but and you might find this. So you get your color palette ready, you have it in Canva, then you try to write stuff in it, and you're like, wow, this is not working at all. So I'm just going to create a new color palette. I'm going to save this color, but I'm going to make it a little bit darker so I have like a legible purple. So maybe just make it a little, oh, that's too pink. Not going to happen. Okay, let's just bring this guy down. There we go. Nice. And then I don't like how it's all uppercase. Did I do that by accident? Maybe I accidentally chose the uppercase. Here we go. Nice. Cool. So I have this purple, and then my regular text, is this in the same block? Yeah. So my body text, as this is called, I want to change this to chroma as well. Oh yeah, actually I messed this up. So actually I want this text to be this cool handwritten font, which is called Disruptors, which I Googled and is going to cost me money, so I'm not going to buy it. But I did find one on defont.com that I liked and was free. So we're going to use that one instead. There's lots of good ones. Check out. They have some cool fonts on here. Important little fact, though, is when you're downloading the fonts, make sure you get a TTF font. So I'll show you guys. So let's just go up here, upload a font, and I'm going to choose font files. And where's the upload? Okay, here we go. So I found this one called Beyond Infinity that I thought works pretty nice. And there we go. Oh, and it's a demo and it's not letting me do comma. So that's a problem with unpaid fonts. You may find, see, that's like a comma for the after the T, that you don't get all the things you want. So you know what? We're gonna cheat, and I'm just gonna like be like, oh well, apostrophe is not happening in this. Oh well. All right, so let's go and make this a bit bigger. I also found this is crazy. The line height here is there's too much space here, so I'm just gonna squeeze this up a bit. That looks fantastic. Beautiful. Okay, so next up I'm gonna change this photo of this girl. I found some photos from Unsplash. I actually have a bunch of you probably know this if you have done the element quiz, because I have all my collections, but I have a bunch of collections in here, and this actually makes my life easier too, of like fire, earth, water, play, connect. I have a bunch of collections in here. That's awesome. So I found a bunch of images on here that we will be using. Unsplash is awesome because you don't have to pay your credit. That's wonderful. The internet used to be like, the internet used to be a hard place to find stock photos, I'll tell you. Back in 2014, things were different, guys. Now things are beautiful. Okay, so I found this photo. I thought that was really nice and cozy. And also when I was finding photos for this brand, because we do have like this elegant, very like sort of minimalist look, I was looking for like really simplistic photos as well. So with like sort of like this yellowy warm backdrop. So that looks awesome. Really happy with this. We gotta get rid of this makeup part because she's not a makeup artist anymore. So let's just get rid of this. Ooh, I can add something cool though. Let's do that at the end. Let's add like some cool stuff at the end. But right now, I actually really love that green. I think that green's very similar to what we have. So let's find it. Where is this? Where is this? Should be in the background, or maybe it's like under some things about Divi like using their templates is like sometimes you're like you jump into a template and you're like, okay, guys, gotta figure this one out because I have no idea where this green is coming from. So you gotta put on your detective hat when it comes to templates sometimes. It's just the way it is, honestly. Border, could be a border, no. Box shadow, no. It must just be a background. I mean, come on. What else would that be? It's not a background. Okay. Well, okay, let's try, it's not this. So also something interesting is that you see that this has a yellow little thing around, or orange, I should say. The orange ones are specialty blocks versus if we go down here, this is also specialty block. Okay, this one's blue because it's a regular block versus this one is a specialty block. So that means it has a special layout. So you can see here, this has like a bunch of things inside of it. Let me just show you how this looks. Let's go here. So you can see that this is kind of its own section, its own specialty sort of section. Anyway, you can just do cool stuff. Trust me, different stuff. We'll dive into that another time. All right, so I don't know how to change this color. I forget. I'll have to look into it more, guys. Whatever, we'll come back to that. Next up is I don't want this portfolio because I don't want there. And I think also that's weird. I don't really like that it was on the side there. Like, what the hell? That seems really strange. Anyways, but I do want a nice call to action here. I think it's really important when you get onto your website to have like a book a one-on-one spot with me, book your free one-on-one, like basically get that person on your email list or like on the phone. That should be your like #1 thing of all time. So book a free one-on-one consult. Let's make this in our nice let's go button. Let's make this in our nice, we'll make this our black text, and then we'll do Caramount as our font. Caramount. And yeah, that is tiny. So no, let's do uppercase. Let's do it a little bit bolder. And let's make it a bit bigger. Too big. There we go. That looks nice. That's kind of a cool overlay too. So if you go and you want to like play with the button hovers, you just go down to, oh wait, you can do, oh, what is this? Okay, so where is it? Oh yeah, so you can see button background cover. If you actually hover over like the name, you'll see there's options here. So there's option for the phone, mobile versions, there's option for hover, which is this little arrow guy. And then you can click on hover, and then this is where you can change your background color. You can pretty much do that for everything. You can change the font size, you can change the font color, you can do all the things. So this looks pretty cool. I like that. All right, so we have our first, the beginning has been created. So we have our first section. Next up, and let's just make sure everything is looking good. A couple comments here. So Simone says, oh snap, I've already gained value. I did not know that. All the time I've been doing colors each page has been such a headache, LOL. Oh my God. There you go, Simone. You are welcome. That's going to save you some time. Good for you. Life changed. Brittany says you can try looking at the gradient tab under background. Okay, thank you, Brittany. We are going to check that gradient tab. You guys are helping me out. Preach. Preach to preach. Okay. Della didn't know that either. New to Divi. Okay, guys. Life-changing moment across the board here. Okay. Okay. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, so Della, Simone, you guys recommended checking the gradients. I don't see it under, oh, but it would be though. because you can do cool things with gradient that would be able to do that, but I'm not seeing it. I have no idea what's going on here. It's just weird because I feel like it would show up. Oh, what the hell is going on here? I feel like there might be something going on, but it's just not showing me. Like, I don't know, man. No idea. Ooh, okay. Here's something we can do. Let's go and press reset background. Nothing happened. Okay, so it's not, it isn't this section. Maybe it could be in here. No, it could be in this column. No, I will figure it out, guys. Every one of these I'm going to be coming back with like, oh, fix this problem. Okay, so we're good. Next up, we're going to have our different offerings. So after you're introducing yourself, you want to go into what do you do? You know, what can people hire you for? What's your free stuff? So for this, I really like this sort of block style area. This could actually be used she's used this as like different she's used this as different offers, but this can be a mix of free. This could be like some free opt-ins. This could be your offers, that sort of thing. So let's change this up. I'm going to change this one to book a free consult, because that's going to be my number one thing, is like, what's going to get people clicking a free consult? It's just the truth. So book a free consult, and then book appointment, that's good. And then let's go in here and change this font. It's H3. We're going to change this to Cormont. I think it just needs to be a bit, okay, that's too late. Let's make this a bit darker. And oops. Actually, change my mind. I think I want this to be beyond. Nice, I like that. So let's go, as long as we don't use any extra commas or anything, we're good with this font. Okay, so book a free consult, that looks nice. And then I'm gonna just save that, and then I'm just gonna like copy, and I go to header text and copy the header text styles and paste them. Let's just paste header text styles, just so these ones are already so we already have that saved. And then book appointment, I want to use the same as this button. So let's go, and I'm not going to copy the styles. Like, you guys can actually right click and copy the styles for the whole thing, but then I find some of them are positioned weird. So I'm just going to go and save the buttons second. Copy the button styles. So let's go and paste button styles. Paste button styles. Paste them. Button styles for dates. Cool. So now let's change these images. Okay, why aren't you letting me choose? Oh, okay, so let's go into this orange block. I think this is an old, this was created a little while ago, so I'm sure I'm sharing my screen. Della says, is it a separate column, the exit visual builder view? Oh, okay, I think what you're saying is, oh, just like for fixing it. We'll come back to that. We'll come back. We will fix it. We will fix it. Okay, so this is an older, this was created before Divi changed their columns. So this might be set up a little bit differently. There we go. So this is, yeah, column 1. I'm gonna use, I got some photos. Honestly, guys, I'm so happy I just found photos in advance because that takes usually a gazillion years. I'm not gonna lie, to find photos. It's just like, get that done beforehand. All right, so I got this really pretty photo over here. I would use photos here that okay, what is happening here? Oh, there we go. Use photos here that would be like a mix of your like photo shoot photos of you or like your clients or sort of like your brand elements and that sort of thing. So I'm going to choose, I found some sort of like personal stylist imagery, mix it in with some like florals that match the branding. So we can kind of switch that around. These are also really hard to read, so I'm going to fix that in a minute. And then let's go into this one, go into background, and let's choose another photo here. Be a good photo. This looks cool. And this one has a gradient that I will just get rid of it for now. Okay, so we've got my photos. I really like this. I like the color palette that's coming through. So first thing I just want to, this is like not readable at all. So I'm going to go in. Let's go and change this to be a bit darker. Let's just go black with this one. And sizing wise, this is not looking very good. I want this to be bigger. It felt like it did something weird. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, interesting. So it's not really, oh, no, it's fine. But it's not letting, let's just change the line height a bit here. Okay, yeah, that's better. So that's that one. Let's go and update this one too. 3. This one is going to say personal styling. And this one I'm going to make white. So, now let's say this one is speaking. Welcome to speak. Cool. And then the button, let's make the button white. And I need the underlying color. Border width. Where is this underlying color? Letter spacing, border color. I think, no. Border width, background color, text color, but I have no idea. Oh, you know what? I think it's under, I don't know. Okay, we'll figure that out. Another thing to check out later. We will figure out later. Anyway, so far so good. I'm liking the way this looks. And I might actually, I'm finding it a bit cluttered, so I might even just re-add in that. Just like to tone this section down. I see why they use the gradient over top. So let's add in our nice purple color. We'll make it gradient to white or transparent. Let's make it come in from the side. There we go. Cool. That's nice. So it just has a little bit of the, yeah, so I think that works really nicely. I might just like tweak this so this is a little bit lighter, just so they'll learn more. You want to make sure the buttons are really readable and like really like these aren't buttons that stand out. They're a little bit more elegant. So you just want to make sure that you can see them. And yeah, so that's great. Next up, I'm going to remove this section because we're not going to use that. The About Me section we'll keep. We'll get rid of this section. I'm just going to remove some stuff that we're not going to use for this. Work. Yeah, we'll keep that. So yeah, so far so good. Looking on brand. Looking pretty nice, except for a couple things we haven't figured out, but we will. All right, so let's get rid of this background image. Let me just jump back. So question from Simone. She says, how do you optimize your photos so they're not taking a lot of memory? That's a great question from Simone. And sorry guys, it's dark out now and I have no lamp. Great question. So that is a huge deal with your photos for your website. You definitely want to optimize them. Honestly, it slows down so many websites and causes like people just to leave your website because you have huge ass photos on there. So especially if you get them from Unsplash, they're huge. So actually a little thing that I did, just if you have a Mac is, let me share my screen. There's a couple ways to do it. There's many ways, but what I did is I just opened this up, went to tools, so opened it up in preview on a Mac and went to adjust size, and then I'm able to change the size. So these are all, I set the width to 800 pixels for all of them. So that's usually a good size for web. And it's set to 72 resolution. So that should be good. Brought it down. These are probably like a megabyte. You don't want to over a megabyte. Usually this is under 200 kilobytes, which is good. And then what else can you do? If you don't have a Mac or you don't have access to that, I think honestly, just like if you look up scale images, good old Google will help you. I think Lunar Pick you can resize, so all these will help you out, but the dimensions really, I'd say is like, make sure the width of it, a good like kind of size to stick with is not too small, is width of 800. So that can kind of help you out. Great question. Simone says that you said it was the preview tool on Mac. Yes, exactly. Preview tool on Mac. All right, so next up, let's get rid of this background image. And if we do have time, I might play around and get some of the spacing. So let's just copy these styles, module styles of this, and just see if this will paste nicely. Paste module styles. Okay. And then I might just put this as heading 1. There we go. That's easy. And then let's post a nice little photo in here, one of our optimized photos. That's not to store on our websites. This is a square one in the preview. So I think it's gonna be like, not gonna be nice if I use one of these ones. So we gotta crop one of these images that I have. So I wonder if I can actually do that in preview. Let me just try. What would be nice? Photoshop has some cool ones. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a little Photoshop tutorial or if you guys are like Canva and online tool people. because I will show you guys how to do this on I'll show a Photoshop one if you guys want that. But not everybody I know wants to know Photoshop stuff. So let's just see if we can crop this. I don't think I can. Sort of a lazy way. This is not a great way, but also, okay, maybe, yeah. So when I save this too, the quality is not amazing either. So I'm actually might just go back to Unsplash and get the original again. I don't really 100% trust well, I was gonna say I don't trust Preview 100% for like the quality, but that looks good. It did a good job. Anyway, let's just go back to my photos here. And I'm gonna save this, download this. And this is like super easy person way to like crop it. So you can actually just, oh, where'd you go? Okay. I can actually, make sure I'm still sharing my screen. I can go to Command-Shift-5 on a Mac, and I can just crop it this way. So I could just go to more of a square crop. This is 740. So I can do that. And that's like the laziest way you can do it. But I mean, you could be like, if you want things to be like super, super perfect, high quality, you might want to use like something like Lunapic, I think, to crop. Or if you go into Canva, you can go to File and like create a new, let's just create a new, design. Let's say we want this to be like 800 by 800. Let's say 800 by 600 because it's a little. Actually, you know what? The best way to do this is like, let's just find the dimensions of this one. So we go to the media library. Here it is. So the dimensions of this are 1280 by 5854 pixels. For some reason, saying numbers out loud makes my brain scrambly. So I can just do that. It's 1280 by some number 854. And then I can just upload that photo. This is probably the best way, like if you don't have Photoshop. Okay, let's upload that image. Just will crop it too, which is nice. That's nice. And then we just go download. I would say this is a JPEG. Make the quality high, download it. And you don't need the premium version of Canva for that. I have the paid version. Cool. So that's what I would do. Yeah, that works great. Let's do that one. Still my lazy screen. Let's just look at the quality difference, honestly. Let's check it out. So we've got Untitled Design, which looks like this, which is decent. And then if we go to my desktop and we go to the screenshot, like they look pretty, they're pretty much the same. Like I wouldn't say, I think this just will for sure be the right size versus this is a little bit more. Let's just zoom in on our face. Oops. Yeah. You know what? Actually, the screenshot is a little better quality-wise. I think, too, if you save this as a PNG file in Canva, it would have been better. So good to know. Little test work there. So we'll just use this one. And this is a PNG, so this is going to be bigger. Like, so the screenshot is, the screenshot's huge. It's 1.6 megabytes. That's not very helpful at all. Okay, we can't use that one. That's too big. So let's upload the other one. And how big is this one? Yeah, 500 kilobyte one. Yeah, that's much better. So let's use that one. Awesome sauce. Okay, so yeah, looks awesome. That was easy. So that section's done. We're gonna actually do a whole page about the About Me. The About Me, you can have a lot of fun with that page. You can really show your personality and have like, the homepage really is about like, okay, someone's on your website, like better get them on your email list, better like tell them who you are, what you do. It's basically like your, you know, your elevator pitch on your, you get a couple seconds to make that impression. But your About page, now that's when people want to know more about you, so you can have more fun. So excited for that one. That will be our next one. We'll get into About page. But for now, we are just, you know, it's pretty simple when it comes to the homepage. You just want to give people what they want. What did they come for? They came for your free gifts, your opt-ins. They came to sign up for a free one-on-one. They came to say, find out who are you and exactly what do you offer them. So pretty simple. All right, so next one we're going to, I'm just gonna copy this module styles. I'm gonna make this into like a cool personal style quiz. Where's base module styles? Excuse me, where'd you go? Okay, fine. Ah, what did I do? Nope, it's fine. Okay. Oh, did I? Nope, everything's fine. Okay. So copy module styles, paste module styles. Where is it? It's not letting me paste modules. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, maybe because this is actually a, oh, I see. This is an email opt-in. So it's like, I'm not going to paste styles from a whatever text opt-in. So I'm just going to copy this module. I don't need an email opt-in here. I'm going to do a call to action with text here. So paste module, I'm going to say, take the personal style quiz. And this is tiny. It's not very much space. So I don't know why we need 3. It's gonna need 1 here. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay, let's do 2. I don't understand how this is set up. What is this? Oh, it's an image. I see. I thought this was a background image, not like a legit image. Okay, interesting. What is happening here? I don't want this many. Okay. No. Okay, thank you. That's much better. Okay, so we don't need all this text. We just want a nice button in here. So let's just get rid of this. And then we're going to add in one of our buttons. Here. Perfect. And copy module. Actually, I think I'm going to also add in a button here because we should have a button that says learn more about me. So I'm going to say learn more. That will go to the About page. But it's really low, so I'm just going to get rid of some of this text. This is a very cheaty way to do this. If you have like a lot of text and you want it, if you had a lot of text and you wanted to leave that, I would just change the layout of this. I'd probably give this section less space like this. There we go. That way you have a little bit more space for this stuff. Anyway, so let's go in and add paste module. And we'll just take the quiz. Take the quiz. Nice. So we have that perfect. I don't like how the quiz is just hanging out by itself over there. I think what just make, and I also don't like the purple. The purple on top of the green is not working for us for sure. So let's do black here. And let's make this dark a bit bigger. There. Looks nice. And also the spacing is a little weird. This button is too much space here. Yeah, here too. It's a little too much space. They all have that much space though, so I'm gonna have to change them all. So let's make it 40 and pretend I'm doing this for always. I guess I could just do it. Okay, 41. I could also be copying this, but I'm also like too lazy to even save myself time. Okay, so that's the quiz. And then also I think it'd be fun to make a little layer or image like this, because this is, you can see this is a transparent image. So it just doesn't have a background. So why don't we do a cool transparent image? I'm just gonna save what we've got here. Looking pretty cool. So let's go and to my images in a second. Right, so I'm gonna open up my images here, and I wanna use, there's one that I thought would make a cool, this one here. So we're gonna try to remove this background so we can do like this cool, I don't know, these cool florals. So let's go, actually I Googled this once, just like remove background of an image. And then, oh yeah, so there's, I think this was it, remove BG. So pretty easy. Let's just see if this will work. This is kind of a little bit more of a, maybe a little bit tough to remove this background, but we will see what its capabilities are. Oh yeah, did a great job. Cool. All right, so let's download this. Looks like you can edit this too. This is just remove.bg. That's a smart URL too. Well done. Well done. Okay, so we have that, and let's go over to our website and let's switch that over. Downloads. Cool. Nice. So I like that. I don't like that it's coming over the image. So let's just adjust the spacing here. Top, so 0, and see what happens. Okay, we're definitely going to need some negative spacing, but not that much. Cool. Nice. So that looks kind of cool. I like that a lot. Maybe we can put that on the top as well. So we have that nice little, I like that it kind of overlaps on this side a little bit more. And I wonder if I can make this a little bit bigger. Sizing. Let's go. Oh, I like that. Nice. Cool. So let's try and do that for up here as well. Although I think we'll have to flip it. Yeah, if I can flip this image, I wonder if I can do that right in WordPress. If I go to edit image. I can flip it, but I don't want it to like replace the one I already have. Oh well, we're gonna do it anyway. And then save this and see if this. probably did that really fast. I'll go back if it works. So I don't see it. You know what, I'm just gonna go and save the image on my desktop and re-upload it maybe. Anyway, to do that, I just went to edit image and then there's this flippy. This is a mirror flippy. Looks like you can crop it too, which is cool. All right, so let's upload that new image because I don't know what that did. I'm kind of confused. I'm like, okay, it said it saved it, but I don't see a difference. So I think this went to my desktop. Where did this save? Okay. 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 It was an air series. Okay, this one. Perfect. Nice. Except it's like all over my, okay, I'm gonna have to change the size of this. So let's go to fit. Nope. Cover. Nope. Actual size. So I might have to scale this down a lot. So let's go back in here and see if we can make this 300. Save it. And re-upload it. Okay, cool. So I probably tweaked that a little bit more, just so it's maybe a little bit bigger and maybe get rid of some of the elements. Like we go back to that remove background, you press edit. I wonder if I can get rid of some stuff. So erase. Yeah, so it looks like I can just erase stuff I don't want. So that's pretty awesome. Cool. So that's what I would probably do next, is just refine that a bit. Okay, so we have our homepage. It looks pretty great. I'm not going to do the whole footer right now, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. We do have to figure out how to change the screen area. I don't even think I tried to change the screen area yet. I think it's a right. What is happening here? Where is these backgrounds coming from? I'm very confused. So background, nope. Background, nope. Okay, guys, I am going to, for next week, I will solve this mystery background. And if anyone has any suggestions, just let me know. So we'll look into that. Also, our next steps would be to check this on different mobile screens, which maybe we'll do next time as well. So we'll go in and you can go in and make tweaks for different mobiles. You can actually just see how bad this, oh no, not bad. Looks pretty decent. Looks pretty good. I would just make a couple changes for mobile, and I'll show you guys how to do that one of the next ones as well. All right, so let me know if you guys have any questions. So Tasha says, I think it's the background, the entire section. Yeah, I know everyone's trying to, I was looking at that and I didn't see it. I'm still not seeing it there. So I'll come back to that, but I appreciate your guys' help. Awesome. I did have a couple questions from last time that I wanted to answer. So if you guys have any comments, also I want to know where you guys are. Hey, Barbara, you made it. Let's check the poll. So you guys are 14% have no website yet, 43% are working on it, and 43% have it. up and are upgrading it. Awesome. Let me know in the comments who's who and who's doing what. But anyway, I had a couple questions I just wanted to go over, and if you guys have any questions in the comments as well. So I had a question about, if you have a current website and you want to start creating a new page with Divi, like can you do that without deleting your whole website? And you can. So if you are using another theme, you can, Divi has this plugin that you can add to your theme called the Divi Builder. So you could actually use it over top of everything you want. Or what I would suggest doing is making a subdomain on your through your website. So going to your hosting and domain people and just like creating a subdomain and doing a fresh new WordPress install. That's a little bit more advanced. I can show a tutorial all about that sometime if you guys want. But Della says, at some point I'd like to learn how to make the menu with the 3 lines icons instead of header tabs. That we can do that right now, Della. Let's do it. That's a good question. Yeah, sure. Let's do that quick tutorial now because it's really, really easy. Okay. So dashboard. So I need to create, I'm just going to edit this page. And I'm going to turn the blank page off so we can get the navigation in there. So just edit. And I'm just going to go to let me check this. Oh, it's being annoying. Whatever, we'll just make a new page. Okay, now it's just not liking me at all. Okay, so let's make a new page. From scratch is fine, whatever. And then we'll just save a draft. And then to change the navigation, you just go up to Theme Customizer and you go up to Header Navigation, Primary Menu Bar. Actually, I think it's header format. And then you can change the header style. So you can have the logo in the middle, you can do a bunch of options, and you can do slide in, which will have the navigation on the side, which is awesome. And then there's full screen option that will make the menu take over the whole screen, which is really cool. And I actually am seeing a lot of websites move over to that. That's like a 2020 thing that you noticed. That's totally happening. So that's how you do that. It's pretty simple. What else did I want to say about that? I forget. My brain lost it. Anyway, that's how you do it. So questions. Heidi says, I've read recently about using Elementor versus Divi. Do you have any thoughts? Yeah, so there are Elementor is supposed to be really good. There's a bunch of there's like, I'd say like probably 10 WordPress themes or platforms that people sort of swear by. I still really love Divi, and I've been doing a lot of research into more like lightweight options, because I think that's the biggest thing people say about Divi is that because it's so customizable, it means there's more code, and that means it could potentially slow down your website. But I've used Divi with clients' websites, and I've done tests. Like, you can actually put your website into a test and see how fast it is. And with using a caching plugin, specifically this one I use called WP Rocket. The site is lightning fast, and the site actually has animations on it, has video, it's using Divi theme, and the website loads. It has like an A score for speed. So I think some of the old, I think Divi kind of got a bad rap a couple years ago because, you know, it was slower because they were sort of sacrificing website speed for functionality. But now I just don't think that's the case. And I've been doing a lot of research actually about it, and just thinking, okay, if, you know, if I really need to create a lightweight website, you know, that I can't do as much as Divi, like what are the options? And I personally haven't really, I still like haven't read anything or tested anything that makes me want to go away. But in terms of specifically for Elementor versus Divi, I don't know a ton about Elementor. I'm sure it sounds, from what I know, it's similar to Divi. I think it's more about personal preference at that point. I'd like to like dive in and really try out some of those more top, there's a bunch of platforms, but it's more personal choice if you are using it, or if you're in the process where you're deciding. It can be tough because it's like, okay, they're probably all paid, and you're making an investment, you're making your website on this thing. So I would, yeah, just do your research and go with your gut on it. And where we had the most resources, like what I love about Divi is they have a really great Facebook group. They also launched Elegant Themes has a new support, and their support is really good. So I like having support personally. So Simone says, do you like SiteGround better than GoDaddy for hosting? If yes, can you share why? I do like SiteGround better. Their back end is just like, I use SiteGround, but I use GoDaddy a lot for like clients and that sort of thing. I do like GoDaddy has a way better back end for finding stuff and stuff, but man, their support is just so hit or miss. I've spent so many hours on support with like people who had no idea what they were talking about, versus with SiteGround, there's really good chat support that I feel like at least I'm talking to someone who knows what they're doing. With GoDaddy, with support, call them. Don't use the chat. The chat is just terrible. But even with calling, it can be hit or miss. So personally, I just like to pay for good support. I do like SiteGround support, but I would love to honestly just go premium with my web hosting and just like get the, I think one of the one of the more expensive one is, what is it? WP WordPress something, WordPress hosting, WP hosting, I forget, but it's something like that. It's more expensive. But the support is even next level. Like, I am so happy to pay for support. I just like, here's all my money, honestly. So Della says, thank you. A few new features I'm finally learning. Yay, that's so exciting. SiteGround support is exceptional, says Della. Nice. Awesome. WP Engine. Thank you, Simone. That is what my brain wanted to do. Okay, great. Anyway, great questions, guys. Let me know. I really, really appreciate your guys' feedback. Like, if there's anything you're like, want to learn, or like, if you feel like there's something I'm not touching on, let me know. I love your guys' feedback. And I'll see you guys every week because we'll be continuing this series. It'll be really fun, and excited to do more website stuff with you guys. And thank you guys for showing up live. It's always so much fun to have you guys live. All right. Cool. And also, yeah, I think that's everything. And I will see you guys in the next one. So have a lovely evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for coming.